4 o'clock, Tuesday, October 11th, 2022. We will bring this Personnel Human Services Committee meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Johnson.
Here.
Krieger.
Yes.
Fox. Here. Leah.
Here.
Luna.
Here.
Radke.
Here.
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 All right. And now we'll move on to the minutes of September 13th, 2022.
I'll move them. Support.
They've been moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, and we will move on now to public input. If there's anyone in the audience today that would like to come forward and speak, you're more than welcome to do so. Sign in. Please try and keep your remarks to 5 minutes or less. Nope, I think we're good. All right. So we'll move into petitions and communications. We will lead off with Petition A, Equalization Director 2022 Apportionment Preliminary Report.
So moved. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Any discussion? No, seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There we go. We'll go ahead and take that in. We'll move on to B, Director of Department on Aging. Number 1, Williams Township, Colquhoun Township, and Hampton Township site agreements.
I'll move.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? Commissioner
I
Begay.
didn't see any raises in the fees. Same, yeah. I haven't got any calls from anybody.
Nope. All right, any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. We'll move that forward. Number 2, under B, Purchase of Service Agreement with Region 7 AAA, seeking approval of agreement.
So moved.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we'll move that on to the main meeting as well. Now we've come under letter C from the Health Officer. Number 1, Memorandum of Understanding with Saginaw County Community Mental Health Agency for regional perinatal quality improvement activities in Bay County.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go right ahead. Thank you. So moved.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we'll move on to number 2, reauthorization to enter into provider agreements with prospective health insurance and health maintenance organizations.
So moved.
So it's moved,
Support.
supported. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Then we'll move on to item D. Director of Recreation and Facilities, yearly lease agreement for golf cart use by the Bay City Department of Public Safety for Fireworks Festival.
So moved. Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? Commissioner Krieger.
Thank you. Maybe it's my old age, but I don't remember that we've ever done that before.
We have never asked the board to sign an agreement before, but 1 year prior to COVID and then 1 year after, they had called last minute and said, hey, can we use the golf carts? It just helps them be able to maneuver down there and be available during the fireworks festival. And we have lent them, borrowed them to the Bay City Police Office.
At no charge?
At no charge, yep, and as a community service, safety type thing. And we recognize that we need to do something in writing, and so that's why this is before you. So we can do that in the years going ahead when they request it. From a golf course perspective, we don't have a ton of play that weekend, and we don't have any outings that ever get scheduled in that weekend because it's obviously the holiday. And so we don't need those 6 golf carts those specific 3 days.
So it was corporate counsel that suggested that we should cover our butt by having something in paper, is that correct?
I'm sure I ran it by her, yes.
I want to say that.
All right, thank you.
Good question. Is there any liability issue with loaning these out for this purpose?
We haven't had a problem yet. We have the same insurance carrier. Obviously, in the contract, there'd be something along those lines that they can
Sure.
attorney up and have on there, so.
All right. Any other discussion? All right, seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, and we'll move that one forward as well. Next up, under the Personnel Director, we've got some vacancies from 911 Central Dispatch, Department on Aging, a part-time cook and a full-time cook.
I'll move it.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Last but not least, item F, Office of Assigned Counsel. Need a motion to receive the August reports.
So moved.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And none? Okay, so we'll move on to referrals. Don't have any. Unfinished business? Nope. New business? Okay, we don't need a closed session, do we?
We do not.
All right. Miscellaneous. Announcements.
Veterans Day is coming up November 11th. There'll be ceremonies out here at the county building.
It is,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
I'm going to this Friday, 4 to 7, in the city of Pinconning, it's trunk or treat.
Oh,
So bring your kiddos,
what day was that?
Friday,
Friday. Where at? Pinconning Park?
Pinconning, the city.
Cool.
So, Mr. Chair,
Oh, wait, hold on. I was writing that down. I got a couple here. I'll try and be brief. So, I don't know if anybody knew this, but last Friday, Garber defeated John Glenn 38-0 in football. So, I don't know if anybody had a chance to check that
Why
out.
are you bringing that up?
Just
Looking at Mr.
just letting any of the banker people know it was 38-0. It was, I don't know. But anyway, also Garber Girls Volleyball right now is hosting Blackout Cancer Dig Pink event. It's free admission, kind of. If you've got one of their Dig Pink shirts that they've put out there, that actually costs $15. If you wanted to purchase one, you can at the door as well. That starts actually at 4:30 with the freshmen, and 7 o'clock is varsity. JV's at 5:30. They'll have a bake sale there and a raffle, and all the proceeds actually go towards Jessica Reeder, who currently is a Garber High teacher who's battling breast cancer. So they're hosting Freeland, and if you haven't had a chance to watch the girls volleyball team play, they're pretty amazing. They had quite a match last week against Frankenmuth that made the paper. Yes.
The 10 and under Freeland football team defeated John Glenn. My son ran a kickoff return back for about 70 yards.
Really? Well, that's outstanding.
He started one way and then went the other way.
Yeah. There's just one last thing I was going to put out there is Delta College has their Board of Trustees meeting tonight at 7 o'clock at the Midland Center in room 100. There is a group of adjunct professors that are trying to unionize, and that organization and formalization of that organization is supposed to happen at tonight's meeting. If anybody is interested in higher education and making sure that your children are getting the best education possible, then you want to support these educators who quite frequently do not get the due that they should. A lot of these folks have to seek assistance or jobs elsewhere, so their attempt at organization is happening this evening. If you want to go and voice your support, you are more than welcome to do so. Now, yes?
We do plan to have a Veterans Affairs Committee meeting next week at 3 o'clock before the full board meeting here.
so I'd like to very slowly move to adjourn.
Support. Any discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Well, we didn't break the 5 minute.
What about his?